So weight loss, lots of science and pseudoscience about weight loss and exercise, unfortunately often funded by people wanting to sell a product or a service. For me, weight loss is a complicated area, but it's about timing. Certain things need to align, and it's like a seesaw. You've got your life as it is, you as you are, and there's the you want to be, the life you want to have. You haven't been able to get to that you want to be and that life you want to have so far, and something has to change to give you the impetus to get there. But once that thing happens, once whatever that event is, that line in the sand, once you sense it, once the door is opened, that invitation, this could be something dramatic change to veganism, the opportunity to take part in some kind of a distance event at work, the arrival of your first child. It can be something very dramatic, or it could be something, more routine. Doctor says you've got high blood pressure for the first time. Whatever that line in the sand is, that opens the door and invites you to reset the balance of those scales enough to get you into action, whatever that is. And whenever that timing occurs, you've got to push all out. You've got to hammer it then. Because these moments, these pivotal moments, don't come along so often in life. It's not so often in life that seesaw changes, and the things that you want to be and want to make of yourself, the lure of those is stronger than the pull of the ordinary world. It's not so often that you get those moments. So timing. When you do go, mostly it's about food, it's about diet, and you can take the accumulative approach where I reduce what I eat, I reduce the snacks, I understand that I snack because I'm bored or because I'm tired and blah 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 blah, and I need to reset that and I stop snacking, or I reduce things, small amounts, I stop having sugar in my tea, I have smaller portions. I use that accumulative effect, and over time that's very successful. It will cut down the weight. Or I go dramatic. I say, right, I'm gonna start skipping breakfast from now on. I'm gonna completely, radically redefine how I eat, and I'm gonna take on the pain of the hunger of that, and it's gonna drive me towards what I wanna be, because that hunger is gonna be a constant reminder that I'm transforming into something I want to be, and it's going to feed my desire. It's going to build my confidence. That hunger's like a voice, a drum beating inside of me that's saying we're getting to where we want to be. We're going to become the person we want to be. So different approaches. Each will get you to where you want to be if you follow it. Exercise, whatever gets you hot and sweaty and out of breath, is the right kind of exercise. Personally, for me, running is the thing that will strip weight off my body faster than anything else, and I think that's because it's working the thighs, the butt, that waist area, which is where you tend to accumulate weight the most. But that's me personally. What's really great is if you can find something, and this is key for any kind of change for people who have not exercised a lot and then want to get into exercise, is to find something that you enjoy, because there's nothing worse than exercising for exercise's sake. All the time you're doing it, you're aware that you're just exercising for exercise's sake. If you can find something that floats your boat, that feeds into that notion of what you want to be, this person you want to become, if it has a social aspect, whatever, something about what you're doing physically for exercise that builds a skill or opens social avenues that feeds into that person you want to be, then you're pulling all of those things in together, and that just makes it stronger. A stronger motivation to succeed. But yeah, hot, sweaty, out of breath, diet, reduction in what you eat, reduction in the bad things you eat, and drive it. Once you get that nod, that kick in the backside to change your life, then drive it hard and keep going until you get where you want to go. And when you get there, don't sit down and say, I got there. Then you need to invest what you have become into life. And that's like growing roots. That new you is growing roots into the ground, so you can't slip back to where you were. The new you is growing roots into the ground. This is me now. These are the things I can do with my new self, with my new body, with my new levels of fitness and confidence. So, plant your roots once you get there. Don't just sit and rest on your laurels and slip back into old ways. Really stretch your legs, see what you can do, become that new person. Good luck.